Hey guys, this is going to be a bit weird. I'm trying something rather new, so forgive me if it's totally lousy. But I just wanted to step outside today and show you this gorgeous tree that grows in my garden. Of course, the dogs are now going to interact and interfere. Yeah, thought you could do with a break from my ugly mug for a change. But I thought I'd step out into the garden and enjoy nature with you this morning, because it's just so beautiful out here. And you know, there's just so much going on in the world, and sometimes we need to just stop and take a break, and as they say, smell the roses. Although these are not roses, it's still beautiful to get outside and just enjoy the scenery. I'm going to have a turn around and show you this other gorgeous tree that's growing in my garden. I haven't done this before, so bear with me. And I'm sorry, this is handheld, and you can see I'm an old bag, so I'm not very steady, but there we go. This tree, when it blooms, gives out the most gorgeous pink flowers. And you know, I think it's so important that we need to just sometimes stop and take a breath and just look around us and see what we're very grateful for, and allow that gratitude and that thankfulness to well up in our hearts, because life is too short. You never know. Like, you wake up in the morning and you think, wow, you know, there's another day. But so many people who wake up this morning, well, depending on what part of the country you're in, are actually not going to see tomorrow. We never know, and it's not to be negative or suddenly go on a downer, but we never know when we're going to die. It happens so quickly, so suddenly. And as I always say in a lot of my other videos, you know, I just want to challenge us to think, to take or make decisions with purpose and consideration, especially towards others, but also towards ourselves. I think it's so important with all the craziness, the noise, the busyness in the world today, what's going on out there, you know, that we actually stop and just try and be a little more kind, a little more loving, a little more patient with each other, and stop and smell the roses or the trees. This is absolutely beautiful. I just love this because it's not going to last. And then there's a couple of other trees in the background that are bright red, and then one behind that that's pink. Just exquisite, stunning, small little things to be grateful for. Really small. Anyway, I don't know if you're going to enjoy this handheld video with all the shaking and the quaking, so I'm going to make this one a short one, and we're going to call it quits for this one, and then we'll do the next one. See you soon.